Previously on the Chaotic Neutral podcast, the Chaotic Neutral crew have breached the inner sanctum of Vila. After meting out punishment to some metal monstrosities, the final bridge stretches before them. What awaits on the other side? Find out in this week's episode. I am your Dungeon Master, Caleb, and I am joined tonight by Dan.
I play Zerf.
And David.
Playing Kai.
And Shane.
Salutations from Bert.
And finally, Amy.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I play Kiki.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
That's exactly right.
There's a snake in my boots.
Somebody poisoned the water hole.
Are there any others? I honestly don't know.
I'm sure there are.
Okay, a quick tangent. Has anyone ever seen those really creepy Woody memes of like he's got this rape face on, he's got the really weird slitted eyes, and he says something really nasty?
Yes.
Like, okay, all right. I thought.
Shane.
I don't know. My new favorite one is
Pixar porn.
My new favorite one is this dog that's dressed up in a top hat and like a frilled collar with a pipe, and it's stuff like, Jenkins, bring the car out. I'd like to chase it. Please alert me when the postman arrives. I have some strong language some strong words for him. So anyways, this is the Chaotic Neutral podcast. We occasionally play D&D, but we often get sidetracked, and that's part of the charm. Last time, you guys sort of went through this sort of outbuilding on the bridge to the central keep, and you encountered an angelic figure that warned you not to proceed, and then set up these two golems as a trial that you had to defeat. And you did best the golems relatively easily. More easily than I expected. They didn't get to bring out a lot of their neat tricks. But with them dead, the bridge to the main keep that is mostly lying in rubble in the waters below has sort of been magically reconstituted by pure light and divine energy. And that's where we left off.
Yay!
What am I doing? Oh, I was slumped against the wall because I got the shit kicked out of me.
I gingerly touched the bridge where it's light.
Seems solid.
The light solid?
That's what Kai... Yeah.
Okay.
Push Zerf out onto it.
Perfect.
Are you game for that, Zerf?
Sure.
All right, then he doesn't need to make a check. So yeah, it's like walking on a tile.
Like, whatever he does doesn't matter. Side note, to do a whisper, it's /W space and then brackets, and the name in the brackets.
I didn't even
Okay.
do brackets. I did /W and their name.
Okay.
Like
I was
WoW.
typing out whisper,
Hmm.
and actually I type out whisper in WoW too.
You make things complicated.
I actually do /R most of the time because usually people whisper me and then I just whisper back. So Lee Howe will also come out from cowering, and he'll give Bert a pat on the back.
As soon as I touch that, if
I didn't
Bert
even
is
have to
watching, as soon as I touch that light, I'm going to pretend like my foot is on fire.
God damn it.
Roll me a bluff.
What's a bluff?
Deception.
Okay.
Bert, you heal 13.
Okay. Oops.
Seven. Doesn't work.
Oh, God. You lying dwarf.
Although, Bert, you're pretty convinced that while he's fucking with you, he's going to get everyone killed.
You're gonna fuck
What is this?
everything up.
With his fucking pranks. Actually, as you guys cross the bridge, go ahead and make me wisdom checks.
Shit.
Everyone except Zerf.
Crap.
7.
Mike, why not Zerf?
Because you're not insane at the moment.
Actually, I was kind of thinking I was gonna cross this light bridge, kind of like you guys remember Jerry O'Connell from Stand By Me when he was going over the rail bridge, and he's on all fours, just scared out of his mind, trying not to fall off this thing.
So we agree. So you do that. And it's very shameful. So, did any of you make a DC 15? Amy did not. David did not. What'd you roll, Bert?
I didn't get close to that.
Okay. So you all are still suffering from that despair.
Come on!
Awesome!
So, an eternity later, you guys reach the other end of this bridge
My fault.
that opens out onto this sort of garden-like courtyard. There are two paths leading off to the sides that seem to lead to towers. And ahead of you is a massive arch with two giant stone doors in the middle of them. And sitting on pillars next to them are these two squat, ugly-looking gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
Statues, I tap on them.
I used 2 hit die. I assume it was at least a half hour.
Yeah, we'll give you a half hour.
Okay. I need that.
You want to touch the door?
I need that.
So, Kiki taps statue. Nothing really seems to happen. Kai, you say you go to the door?
No, I was asking if anybody was going to touch the door, but I guess it doesn't matter.
So,
Sure, I'll touch the door.
okay.
I could
So
use
the
a
door...
What'd you
healer.
do,
What are you, pal?
Amy? What'd you do?
Ask for
10,
help.
10 healing.
Oh, okay. I thought he was reaching for I'm gonna hurt Amy die.
That's usually how it goes.
So, Zerf, you realize when you get there that it's just a carving of a door. It's not actual stone doors. And
Okay.
the gargoyle, as you're facing the doors, the gargoyle on the right says in a deep, gravelly voice, "The way is shut."
And I turn back to him in a deep, gravelly voice. Well, open the way.
The way is shut. And the other one goes, "Oh, it's always the way is shut with you, isn't it? We've been stuck here for eons, and all you say is the way is shut, the way is shut. Shut your way."
Wow.
And the other one seems to adopt more of a sulky position.
The deep voice one.
So I asked the other one, how do we open the way?
Well, why would you want to do that? The lady said don't let anyone in, so the way is shut. He's right. It is shut. So, sort off. Lady doesn't want to be disturbed.
We have a business with the lady?
Oh, sure you do. Sure you do. And I've got fluffy little wings like a little angel. Bloop-de-doop-de-doo.
I take out the one amulet that we got and the armband, and like a police badge. It's like, move aside. We got business
And-
with Vila.
And the gravelly voiced one says, "If they wish admittance, they must ring the bells."
Ring the bells.
God damn it.
I don't know where the bells are.
One's probably on a church somewhere. The other one's in hell.
No. I would like this plot to advance at some point. So.
What?
What do you mean, where are the bells? They're right fucking there.
Climb up and I ring them.
So, you do notice that these two towers that are reached by paths off of this courtyard both seem to have big bells at the top of them.
Yeah. All right. Are they like really high? Like
Yes.
cathedral high. Okay.
Yes.
I
So
climb it.
one at a time.
All right.
Are there stairs up? I mean, do we?
You don't see any entrances.
How do we get up there?
Straight up.
Well, I don't know. You just fucking get up there, don't you? The lady said she don't want to be disturbed, and only the worthy could ring the bell. So I guess you better prove you're fucking worthy.
Does the owl bell?
Doesn't matter to me, does it? I just fucking sit here.
Hey, shoot an Eldritch Bolt at one of them. See if it'll make it ring.
It's your game, Kiki.
Does Fozzie fly?
No.
I'm just gonna scale the tower.
Like, I was just sitting on the side of the bridge, just like reminding my own business.
You do that.
And then I was like, I'll just make my fire ladder and climb up there.
Yes. So, Kai, roll me a wisdom, and Kiki, roll me athletics.
No,
14.
That's going to be climbing these towers.
I can't do it.
14, Kai.
Yes.
You can get your fire ladder about halfway up the tower.
Can I use my fire, or not my fire, but my my wind to get him the other half of the way there?
Roll me a charisma check.
Wait.
Why
Alright.
don't you use the wind to ring the bells?
Kiki makes it about a third of the way up the tower safely.
Oh shit!
What do I do from there?
That thing jumped out at me. 22.
Okay, so
Hold on, Kai.
Kai does his fire ladder, and the one gargoyle goes, "Oh, that's rich! I haven't seen that one before. Oh, too bad he just can't get it up all the way." And then you lift him with the wind and carry him up. Oh, isn't that just lovely? Friends helping each other out. I wonder if he's gonna carry him back down that way.
Okay.
And then he looks over at Kiki and goes, "Well, she's in a bit of a bind." So what's Zerf doing?
I was gonna see how much earth I could move in order just to either create a way up for Kiki or just hit the bell.
With an 11, you can
That was my
Sort of-
athletics.
you can make
wrong
a.
thing.
Oh, that was
Wrong one. You said wisdom
Oh, okay.
for our amulets.
yeah.
18.
Okay, with an 18, you can sort of manipulate the stones of the tower to make a ladder for her,
There you go.
Ooh, neat.
and you can scamper up the rest of the way without a check, Kiki.
Good, because I was gonna ask you how much fall damage was in jump.
Oh, halflings can't fly. Last I checked. So you guys get up to the top of these towers, and when you're up there, you notice that there is no interior way down either. It looks like these were meant to be scaled without any assistance from the tower itself, and they're massive bells. But you'll find the rope, and you can ring them. I'm assuming you do.
Yes.
I check it out the bell first.
Okay.
So
Roll.
hanging from the rope, ringing until the other one goes.
Okay. So.
Giant fucking swing.
So from Kiki's tower, sort of a high, clear bell starts ringing out a regular ring, and it only takes you a couple swings until the bell itself seems to be doing most of this work. And as the bell rings, stairs appear in the stone beneath you, spiraling down the inside of the tower. So David, roll me a perception. Or I guess an investigation will work too.
Oops.
What do you get? 0.1.
He rolled a point. He rolled a 0.1 d20.
Sorry.
What the hell was that, David?
Not even I roll that low.
Looks Looks like a bell. You don't really know much about bell foundries, but it's a big bell.
Okay, I just ring it.
Okay, and it sort of lets out this loud, sonorous. If Amy's is doing a bong 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 bong, yours is like a bong bong bong, and they sort of do a counter rhythm to one another. I really like how it's obvious how Amy's paying total attention right now. And
Dick.
Not even
I'm-
looking at
I'm
the
not-
right screen.
I'm not the
Actually,
one who.
I am. The camera's
I'm not the one
over.
who's zoned out singing to music.
It's Lump, and I'm watching the Twitch channels.
Is the audio
Live
working on
play
the Twitch channels?
on this one,
It
and
is.
have
I
Twitch on
remembered
this
to
one.
I remembered to turn on the audio for Twitch this time. So anyway, stairs appear leading down to the base of the tower on yours too, David.
Okay.
And so anyone on the ground who can sort of see the stone doors, you can see light outline it, and they do transform from being a stone wall into stone doors, stone doors, not dwarves. That would be weird. And the gravelly voiced one says, "The way is open." Well, of course they fucking know that. They rang the bells, didn't they? Oh, I'm sick of you.
Alright, I go in.
All right, so you guys open these doors, and they open up onto this vast chamber. You can sense a dome high above, supported by columns that are sort of off in the shadows around you.
Is
Um,
there a map for this?
I'm so irritated with you right now. Interrupting a dramatic moment, calling for a map when there's no map needed for this.
God, I have to think about it.
Yes, you need to use your imagination. Imagination. Anyways, or what was what cartoon was it where they're like imagination, and a little rainbow would appear? Maybe no one else
Was
ever
that a
saw that one.
PBS cartoon? I don't know.
No, it was done in a mocking way, because like at the end of it, someone's like, "Just use your imagination," and someone like smacked him. It was like, "Fuck you."
I don't think this is a cartoon for children.
No, not a lot of the ones I watch aren't.
Probably on Adult Swim or.
You were a kid or something.
Anyways, so vast chamber. In the middle of it is what looks like a stone bed or a stone altar. There's very dim light coming from above, and it seems rainfall's falling on it. And there is a figure light out like in state on the table, and then someone sort of draped over it, sobbing, it seems. The one that you can really only make out the one draped over it, her back's to you. But she's got long, long hair, like pooling on the floor around her, that seems very thin, and it's gray and silver. And her robes appear to be tattered and decayed.
I'm sorry, I was trying to like visualize the whole thing at once. Did you say there was more than one person here, more than one, the crying girl?
Yeah, so there's imagine someone laid out in state,
Yeah.
like for a funeral, and then there's someone over their body
Okay.
crying.
All right, okay. Do
you want to go over there?
No. This seems like every Japanese nightmare I've ever heard of. But yeah, I'll go over there because we're not making this out alive.
She's gonna kill you.
I'll handle it.
You can't handle your hand.
I use my hand to handle. I'm gonna walk up to the grieving lady
Okay.
very cautiously.
I'm gonna just yell out of
No,
hello.
no, no, no. God damn it! And I stop like mid creep.
She doesn't seem to notice you at all.
I get in the coffin. It's not a
Oh my
coffin.
God! You just run past me and jump into the coffin.
Because he's not dead, he's sleeping.
Okay, so Kiki, you get up there and you can make out more detail as you jump onto the table. It is definitely a corpse laid out in state, long decayed. You know, in Indiana Jones' Last Crusade, how Donovan drinks from the wrong cup and he like ages and mummifies. This corpse is towards the latter end of that little montage.
So I do a little, like, hand on my head and laying down, and I'm like, lady.
And you can see that she is old. Her wrinkles have wrinkles. All of her teeth have fallen out. Her skin seems as thin as parchment. And her eyes are sort of clouded over and milky. And and she sort of like pauses in her sobs, and you notice that even though she's racked with sobs constantly, there are no tears. Like her face is completely dry.
Liar.
No, she just doesn't have any fluids left.
And she sort of briefly looks at you, and then decides you're not worth it, and goes back to her grief. Roll me a perception check.
Ooh, she just
Crocodile
give you the cold
tears.
shot.
She's faking it. I don't see shit.
Okay.
It's your hallucination. What does it mean?
So none of this is happening right now.
Huh. So I'm gonna. Is that your
I'm gonna
turn?
walk up to her and put my hand on her shoulder and say, "I'm sorry for your loss."
Really.
I'm sorry. Do you
She
do it all
sort of-
shitty?
I
Like,
stabs you.
I'm real
You-
sorry for your loss.
You
He looks like he was in the prime of his youth.
She's gonna stab you.
Why did the good die young?
she
Oh God, why do you take these before their time?
Just start sobbing with her.
Boo hoo hoo. Sorry.
No, I mean, it's good stuff. Keep going with it. I don't want to interrupt it.
Oh, I'm done being a douche for now.
Well, are you really?
So she sort of stiffens and nods and says, "Thank you. How long has it been?"
Been since what?
Since I locked myself away with my grief.
Honey, you about dead.
Long time.
And you can see, Dan, from your angle, she's definitely an elven woman. So elves don't usually visually age, so for an elf
Yeah.
to be so advanced is kind of a...
I'd tell her, let's just say you look like a regular old person now.
You look amazing.
You've been in here a long time.
She notices your bracelet, one of your bracelets, and she says, "You're the new emissaries." And she sort of shakes back one of the folds of her robe and reveals that she has a bracelet as well. And hers, the symbol on hers, what did I decide hers was? Oh, hers
Heart.
appears
Sorry.
It's
hers appears to be embellished with like vines of ivy all over it.
Oh,
And you and Zerf, you can roll me a perception as well.
What's
11.
Esty doing this whole time?
Sleeping? Doesn't really matter.
Nobody cares, but you know.
I was thinking about setting fire to the body.
God.
You see that she's wearing a. Well, I guess 11. You wouldn't really notice it. Never mind.
Okay.
So Kai, roll me a wisdom check.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Okay, you set the corpse on fire. It is dry and emaciated, and it immediately and goes to ash. And the old elf woman turns to you and says, What have you done? And you feel tremors in the ground beneath your feet.
Can I interrupt? No, can I interrupt her with like a diplomacy, saying you need to move on? It's been far too long. You've been going at this for 1,000 years or more.
Roll me that diplomacy.
You better do good, Shane.
I'm trying to make to clean up some mess here, and I got please be good. Oh, that's really bad. What is the? Wait, I don't even see that.
Persuasion.
Okay, I got an 11.
Okay. 1,000 years could pass, and I will not have shed enough tears to honor my sister's sacrifice.
Oh shit, that was Vila? I thought you were Vila.
Your sister.
I am Vila,
Oh, who is she?
my sister who sacrificed herself so we could seal off the darkness. And you can now see that she has a torque, like a collar-style necklace that's gold with like a radiant yellow gem that is now starting to flare with light. You may be the new emissaries, but you're not ready to wield the power you need to. And she sort of takes a wide stance, and vines shoot up out of the ground. Kai, make me a reflex save. That's Dex. And actually, Kiki, make me one too.
7.
Is it Dex?
Yeah.
19.
Okay. So vines reach up and try to ensnare Kiki. She manages to wriggle free. Kai, you are entangled, and you can feel them starting to like coil around you and start to constrict.
I water them.
Water the corpse. Put that thing out.
It's already out. It's ash.
Oh crap!
It like flash.
I ask her what we can do to make amends. Apologize immensely for his actions, whatever it needs to do.
How can you apologize for his actions?
Because we're all responsible for each other. We're the super best friends.
Did you light my sister's remains on fire?
I thought about it.
I did not.
No, but I didn't stop him. And I'm starting to think I could have.
I don't think Kai gives a lot of warning when he's going to do this sort of shit.
If I was fast enough on the draw, I was like, I immediately suck out all the oxygen from that area so no flares could start up. But no, I didn't. That was partly on me.
Does evasion help with anything on the vines?
No, because the reflex save isn't to avoid damage; it's to avoid the snare.
See, you can't use it either.
You could if she was like throwing a fireball at you.
I ask her to please let him go. And
Why?
and so that he can apologize for his actions.
He could apologize. I haven't
I
strangled him yet.
want
Kai, apologize.
Apologizing.
He won't apologize. He's not smart enough to know he did something wrong.
Can I
What'd
use
you
my
do to a
dagger
dead
on the
body?
vines?
Roll me an attack.
I'll
What were you trying to do?
use my angry dagger on the vines.
You do manage to cut away some of the vines, and you're going to delay the constriction. But it seems that Vila has come to a different decision.
You can't kill him. He owes me money.
Oh, well, in that case.
She releases Kai. She says, "If this is the quality of savior the architects can find, then there's no point." And she turns around and picks up the bracelet from the ashes of her sister's corpse, and she grips it in one hand and closes her eyes in either concentration or prayer. And you see a beam of pure light sort of shoot straight up from her into the sky, and it seems to be pulsing, and with each pulse it gets brighter to the point where it's almost painful to look at. And she goes, "I'll scour the entire plate. The creature won't be able to survive. Nothing else will, but what's the fucking point? She's dead, her sacrifice meant nothing."
Her sacrifice let life flourish on this ring for 1,000 years. I think that's pretty huge.
And what have they done with it? What have you done with it?
Oh, we wasted it.
We didn't do anything. We're not even from here. But
I
I've seen some amazing things.
pull out the ball and just hold it towards her.
Play catch!
You reforged Keta's device, and you see the light sort of taper for a second, and then she says, "No matter. You don't have the wherewithal to sacrifice one of you as we did. I talked her into it. I must pay the price. It should have been me."
Trust me, there's someone on our team that's willing to sacrifice anybody.
But
I pointed to Zerf.
having a murderer's heart isn't going to save the plate.
I get real close to her so that nobody else can hear me. Or I try to get close to her. I don't know if I can.
So you're going to take 8 points of damage from the searing light that's surrounding her.
Oh, shush. And I tell her that the first night here, I had the dream. I'm the one who's supposed to choose. And I'm pretty sure I know who to take, and it's not her. I know who needs to do this. It's not going to be all in vain. We're gonna be able to pull this one out.
What happens by
We're not very good right by everyone here.
You cut out there in a little bit.
Oh, I said we're not very good people, but I think we can do right by everyone else. In a broad sense. And that's not a bluff. I'm not bullshitting her. I'm trying to be sincere.
She slumps over, and the light goes out. Fine. You have the device. Obviously, it's in crisis. And she takes off her collar and hands it to Zerf. And then she bends over and from the ashes lifts a silver collar with a blue gem and hands that over to Bert. She says, "It has to be willing, a willing sacrifice, or it won't work."
1, 2, 3, not it.
Nose goes. Just kidding.
And she goes, "Now leave me."
I ask her if she can show me how this necklace works.
You find the person to wear it, and they wear it.
Okay.
The magic of the device will do the rest. Keta was excellent at making things foolproof.
What's this necklace called?
Just write down the torque of Vila. Torque is Torc.
Do I have the torque of? Was it Keta that was in the grave?
No.
Oh.
You have the. You could just call her the the torque of the unnamed sacrifice, because you guys never did find out her name.
Damn it!
I ask her what's her name.
My sister, Sasha. Sasha had no cities. She had no future.
Not with that name.
Ooh, we're gonna get murdered if you keep that up.
It's just a matter of time.
I feel like he's got a dice in the corner that she's counting down. Every time I say something, he just takes it down. I figure it's a D20, so I've got a little bit of time.
No. You're on a narrative clock. There's going to be a point at which it's going to be narratively appropriate to murder Kiki, and I'm going to take it. Take advantage of that moment.
And I'm going to go willingly.
Steal the bracelet.
No. Bad guy. Bad.
Oh,
Actually, as soon as she hands over the torques, she picks up the bracelet again, and there's a flash of light that goes up to the heavens, and all that's left is ashes, both of her and the bracelets and her sister. And a breeze comes and blows their ashes up out of the hole in the ceiling, and you now see sunlight streaming down for the first time since you've been in this region.
Not raining anymore, not dark and gloomy.
Correct. And all of your despair is gone.
Oh, God.
Okay, I super need to kill somebody.
Hey, Bert, everything's gonna kill us!
Not gonna work. I have regained my faculties. Well, the ones that I had.
Mac me. Stop it!
I pull off my glove a finger at a time and just smack you across your beard like a ponce.
I should have made those bell towers more difficult. Well, just because I had expected this to be the end of the episode.
Aw, boo.
That's okay, because we can move into the next one. Even though I'd like that to sort of be a big climactic moment. I forgot the group I'm with. Like, there was so much fucking lore in that scene, you guys. So much of the backstory.
I've got an intelligence of -1. I'm surprised I made it as far as I did.
Now, I know that Shane's going to figure out a lot of it on re-listen, and David's already figured it out. But he's just not going to tell you guys.
He's like, I already know what's going on, so I'm just going to mess this whole thing up.
So now that your despair is gone, David, explain.
Yeah, share.
Explain yourself.
We care so much. I don't. I really don't.
No.
So as you
David.
leave, the gargoyle, who in my brain I've dubbed Pinky,
And then
says, "Oh, good job! You met the lady, lifted the curse. Blah 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 blah. Aren't you proud of yourselves? Now I'm stuck here in an abandoned city with just that asshole. Not even any supplicants coming to see the lady and fall off the towers for my amusement.
you could leave.
I can't.
We could do
She didn't. She only enchanted me with personality and a mouth and eyes. I can't move.
Aw.
That's why I'm stuck with that asshole. Think if I could leave, I wouldn't have? Anyways, the lady had one final gift for you.
You need
There
him.
you go. And he, and then a sort of a swirling green hole in space appears in front of him.
Ooh. What's in it?
I walk through it.
Preserve.
Okay.
Oh, it's a big hole. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
So
sorry.
Kiki's-
I thought something like
Item
maybe this
of
big,
person.
and an item
No.
was going to come through it.
No. Kiki steps through, and
I'm
then it
sorry.
sounds like Kai pushes Zerf through.
Oh, I should've done that.
Why
I feel
is
so
Does-
bad,
Kai
'cause she's
pushing me
like,
everywhere?
I'm gonna
How
look
can
at it,
Kai
I'm
push?
gonna examine
He
it.
can't
That's-
push me.
That's been a running joke ever since the fucking Fargate.
that was a pre-Saldoon. Or that's been around.
Whatever the fuck happened to him?
He was on the other side of the Fargate, and you guys didn't ask about him when you made contact with some Zerians.
He went back to work. That's I guess.
So, Zerf, do you want to resist Kai's push?
Actually, I'm gonna just kind of sidestep him and throw him through.
Okay, Kai, make me an attack. Or, Kai, roll me... I guess we'll do opposed dex checks.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Kai, nope, Zerf doesn't even need to roll. It's just like what happened with the Fargate. Kai goes to like bum rush Zerf. Zerf just like steps aside and Kai goes flying right through.
Oh,
And then I
guys.
step through after him.
deja vu.
Okay.
Oh Christ, you asshats! I'll go through too.
Whatever
I feel
happened to that
bad,
female
'cause Shane's always like,
elf?
I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna see what's going on. And I'm
And
like,
then-
alright.
The female elf.
You guys find yourselves
Apparently,
on
the
a...
DM doesn't pay attention to you, David, so it's okay. You really don't matter.
Oh, what did David say?
I'm sorry. I talked to him.
Yeah,
Either.
it's really hard to hear David over Amy.
Sorry.
I just said, what happened to that female elf?
Oh, Ira?
Yeah.
She...
Everybody forgot about her.
Oh wait, if that's the case, then I don't step through yet. Because I'm concerned about her, I guess. I don't know.
She similar with Lee Howe and Fozzie, she's gonna follow you guys through the green portal. Just because she realizes that she is helpless as a babe, out in the city filled with cultists. So she'll kind of make some whines about, there's so much to look at. I could have studied a lot back there, but she'll step through because she needs her muscle. So you guys find yourselves on a sort of a shale rock shore. There's a sloping mountain rising off to your left, and you can see a stormy-looking sea off to your right with a landmass off in the distance. Ahead of you seems to be a cluster of wooden structures, smoke coming out of them like chimney smoke, not the town's on fire smoke. And you hear the cry of gulls over the sound of the waves crashing on the shore.
Do we recognize the topography?
It's nowhere you've been.
Oh. Oh.
New place. New
Is
people
this-
to kill.
The Go Kiki! Find your mark!
I picked myself up off the ground.
No place we've been. Maybe we're on the island? I don't know. What was the island called? I can't remember the map.
Kiva was.
Cuba was the one that was like the secretive one, the xenophobic area, the one that doesn't really trade with anybody or.
Yeah, the local news said that Kiva was just a small fishing village.
Does it look
That
like
they didn't really have any commerce.
Does that look like a fishing village down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
you see some small boats pulled up on the shale, and you've got racks of dried fish out between the huts.
Okay. Kiva Ho?
Nope.
Possibly. What did Kai do?
I was just looking at. I just did a nature, just see if I can figure out the region.
Okay.
You're somewhere along a coastline. I rolled a 4 on that, guys.
I guess we just.
I guess I could do a survival. At least trained in that. $18.
You can tell that you are facing to what we've been calling north. What Glyph would refer to as port. And that the landmass that you're seeing is therefore to what we've been calling east. And it does appear to be an island, just based on the way the coast is curving. It's either the island or the end of a peninsula.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, was that a train or was that somebody's phone?
Oh, that's a train outside my house.
I didn't know you had tracks out there that close. Okay.
Oh yeah.
They're down on the other side of the freeway, down along the Truckee.
Okay.
Like 4th Street.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go down there.
I'm
Assuming we
already
have time.
running at a dash. People to kill.
Try to be discreet.
All right.
Okay.
She didn't listen.
So you find sort of houses that are the whole town's built up on stilts, and it looks like when the tide's in, you can fish directly from the town square. So it's like you're walking on a pier the entire time. And you get into town, and there's a grizzled old fisherman-looking dude. And he says, "All right, where you going?"
Oh, shit.
Hello.
What?
"Oh,
How you doing, old timer?
Going.
it's going all right.
So is this Kiva?
Die."
Cool. So what's there to do around here, old man?
No. How you get here?
We got here from a magical port.
I'm so glad you're doing this conversation. I don't understand a word Caleb said yet.
I've understood everything. I'm amazed. Let's keep going.
Arger. What the fuck is he just...
Oh, you're in agriculture. Okay. All right. Cool. Agricultural village.
Are there rich people here?
If I'm gonna understand Caleb, I need everybody else to shut up. What are you saying?
So to Bert's claim to come from a magic portal, no matter.
You don't really look like you know much magic, but
You's on me. No one's on me, boy.
no. I'm not sassing anybody. It's cool. No, we're just a little surprised to find ourselves here, and we're looking for.
Are there more people?
Yarp.
Where? Where? Where are the people? Where are the people?
He gives you a squinty look.
Rich people. Are there
Gee.
rich people here?
You ain't right, Ed.
Really? Me? Have you looked in a mirror lately?
Kai's just laughing.
Is this... What kind of guy is this? Is this just an old dwarf? Is he an old human?
He looks like a crusty old human
Okay.
who spent most of his days out in the open sea air.
Okay.
Cartoon white whales.
Yar. I reckon you all want time.
I didn't catch that last part.
That one,
Something about time.
yeah, I was.
What?
Darn.
Oh,
And he kind of
we wanna go-
does one of these.
Yeah, tavern.
Yeah, sure. People.
And
People.
he kind of points you to sort of a sprawling building on the other end of this open bit of in the pier.
Superman at me.
Oh shit! What are you
More so than usual.
Oh, okay, no. Never mind.
What do you guys do with Fozzie?
I'm riding him.
doing?
So
Oh,
that
no.
actually changes the whole tenor of this conversation.
Oh god. They've
Um,
seen a Fozzie
he-
before.
He sees the owlbear coming up, and
Do they
and he,
know
like,
what dogs are?
runs
Don't-
over to this bell and starts
No.
clanging it.
Before he does that, can I shoot the bell out from where it is with an eldritch?
Roll me
bolt?
an attack.
Do I still have that inspirational +1 whatever?
No, actually.
Damn it! 15.
You guys noticed that faded when you left that chamber.
Okay.
So what'd you roll?
15.
You hit it, and
God, Caleb.
he stops.
I say I have my hands up like non-threatening. Just it's cool. He's domesticated. He's very sweet.
I'm very threatening. Very threatening.
you dime, owlbear.
It's an owlbear, yeah, but it's our owlbear. He's very nice. Too friendly.
What are you talking about?
I am
Suddenly,
riding
it's a lot more.
I am standing on top of Fozzie with my dagger out, and I will attack.
She's
Don't
just
scare.
she's just playing around. Don't worry about her. It's fine. She's just antsy.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody, let's get the hell out of here. We'll go to the tavern. Don't worry, we're not going to cause any trouble with that owlbear.
No, he's like trying to shoo you out of town.
Oh,
Like, get out of here.
Nope.
Like you're not bringing an owlbear into town.
Mm-mm.
and then I turn towards Kiki and I just like,
I slap his ass, and I make him charge to town.
Are you attacking this crusty old sailor dude?
No, because I rolled too high to attack him. I
Okay.
made a decision, and I rolled too high.
So Fozzie, however, is
Not
going
under
to
attack.
maul him.
He's not under attack.
You just basically kicked, did the yeah.
I smacked his ass to get him to go to town, not to, like, maul.
Owlbears don't really have that nuance of commands. It's don't or go. There's no half,
All right,
3/4
I'm all in
speed,
then.
please, Fozzie.
If he's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it with him.
All right.
Team?
Where am I in all this?
I'm sorry.
I imagine you guys are all sort of on this shale right by the entrance to town.
I'm
so
gonna
sorry.
step in front of the old guy and hack at owlbear.
I did not see this going down like this.
wow.
Oh, God, Caleb.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, the thing is, that the owlbear did roll enough on his attacks to murder the old dude. There's no saving the old dude.
Shit.
So that's why I'm stepping in front.
So
Two giant axes.
Smash him like a panini.
So I need initiatives from anyone participating in this. So
Um,
Kiki and Zerf at the minimum.
I'm just buggering off towards town.
I'm going with Kai.
Okay.
So it continues. That's my perception. Not my initiative. 12.
Okay, you're going to go before Dan. Dan seems ready to attack Fozzie.
I take out double daggers, and I go to stab him.
All right, roll me your attack.
23.
Pretty sure that's going to hit Zerf.
So
I don't
do
think
roll
I've ever...
once or- What?
You roll your damage once, and then we just double that total.
10.
You get your sneak attack, too.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Because you're adjacent to
die.
Fozzie.
I'm so dead right now. Because I won't kill him. I'm gonna die. 26.
So that's 32, all
Yeah.
told. So she leans down from on back of Fozzie and sticks a dagger in you, Zerf, and with her other hand, a shadowy dagger manifests, and she stabs you with that one too.
Oh god.
Okay.
I made a poor decision.
There are a lot of poor decisions made, most of them by Kiki.
A good number by Kai.
Uh,
I
A
will.
fair number.
I
so
will
Zerf,
rage
all right.
and attack Kiki.
I just want to say real quick,
This is so
I don't think
fun.
I've ever played in a party that attacked each other quite as much as this one does. I'm pretty sure
24, 19, 15.
15.
Kiki. Okay.
God, I need.
And are these against Kiki or Fozzie?
Kiki, she's the one that hit me.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
11 and 10. 21.
All right, Cat. Where's my PHB? I need it right now. You flipping little bitch. There it is. Okay.
I like how you two are just silent.
Can Lee Howe fucking salvage this? Bard.
This is the climax of how many episodes of us wanting to kill each other?
Pretty much.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
You know what Lee Howe should do? He should just fire a fireball right in the middle of you two assholes. Just knock both of you out.
Despite all of the abuse that Kiki has laid upon him, he recognizes her damage potential, and he admires Zerf's ability to get in harm's way and go toe-to-toe with bad guys, even if he smells a little rank and resists Zerian culture. And he's grown quite fond of the owlbear. So he really wants to salvage all three of you if he can. So, problem is, I haven't really looked at his spell list.
Did he multi-class or was he just Bard?
He's just Bard, but the Bard that he took gets access to certain evocation spells. Okay. The three of you, Lee Howe, or not Lee Howe, Kiki, Zerf, and Fozzie must make wisdom saving throws. I'll roll for Fozzie. I hate you so much. And Zerf,
17.
okay, well, Fozzie is charmed by Lee Howe. A twisting pattern of colors weaves through the air inside of a cube around you guys. It's very hypnotic and interesting. but you guys resist the magical effects of it. Fozzie just sort of seems to go into one of these. So Fozzie won't attack on his turn, and it goes back to Kiki.
So Fozzie's out.
Yeah. He is incapacitated.
Is he in harm's way?
Well, Zerf didn't attack him last time.
Alright.
I mean, that's... Really, it's up to what Zerf wants to do as to whether...
I stand in front of Fozzie, all like Mother Bear, and sort of just back up with him. Like, my whole goal is he can't... Don't hurt him. Don't touch my Fozzie.
Okay. So, Dan, did you catch that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she's stepped back. I'm going to say that gives you guys like a... She did a 5-foot step back, pushing Fozzie behind her. And it's your turn.
This is the last time I let you and your bear live. Next time, I will kill the bear in front of you and then kill you.
And I'm writing this down. Noted, sir.
I am horrified.
You're not going to want to know what I wrote down, but it is noted.
I like to think that like Kiki's actually doing that. Like she's dipped her dagger in ink, and she's just like carving it into her arm.
Okay, so on a lighter note, Kai and Bert go into the tavern.
Oh yeah, we've already slapped down coin.
They have grog and ale, and that's about it.
How about some grog?
I'm gonna take your finest ale.
Nope, here's grog for you.
And
Well, he's like, I got it. And he reaches under the bar, he pulls out a bottle, and he pours into his least dirty glass what looks and smells identical to the grog he just pulled off the tap for Kai.
I'm so used to Lee Howe's like top shelf choice liqueur. Thank you very much.
And when he goes to drink it, I tip it up.
Also, you tipped up.
Kai's looking to drink. Both of you make me Constitution saves.
Oh,
because I assume Kai's pounding his too.
Yep. I got a 16.
Okay.
11.
Kai's feeling pretty good. Bert's been drinking with Lee Howe, and Lee Howe likes his liquor strong. So Bert's not really feeling it yet. Kai
One
rolled
more.
an 11, ladies and gentlemen.
One more, because that wasn't actually bad. The last half. Some information though, barkeep. I pull out the amulet that I have, and I say I'm looking for something that might accompany this item.
I don't know.
Does anybody else in the town might have? Oh, thank you very much, the grog. Does anybody else in town have any knowledge of lore or of arcana? I don't actually know how to say that word.
Finmore.
Finmore?
Where fit? I fit. Fit in what we do. Fit in what we do.
Fishing is what you do. All right. Well then, nobody in
Roll
town
me.
doesn't fish.
Kai, are you there as well?
I'm ready.
Both of you roll me insight checks.
Oops.
Damn it. Wait, what's my insight? I got a 6.
Okay.
I didn't.
Bert, you think he's telling you that yeah, that's... I mean, it's... You get the sense he's confused as to why you would even be asking this. If you looked outside, you'd see that everyone here is a fisherman or supporting the fishing trade.
20.
Kai, you get the sense that he's trying to sort of get you guys to leave him alone, and that that turn occurred when Bert brought out the torque.
I reach over and say, "What do you know?"
Light him on fire.
Yeah. And he sort of like does one of these, like, I'm gonna go do something right over here. Do you let him? Because you've got him by the collar, right?
Yeah. I know.
Okay. So he sort of like straightens himself out, nods at you, and like pulls this lever on the wall.
Oh, God.
And you hear sort of like I can't do it. And suddenly there are these shadowy, cloaked, hooded figures with knives at your backs. And Kiki and Zerf, you find yourself surrounded outside as well. These people came out of nowhere. And Bert, you hear a woman's sort of soft, silky voice say, "Don't move, outsider." And that is where we're going to cut it.
No!
Thank you for listening, everyone. Or hope to see you next week. Until then, keep it chaotic.
Bye.
Adios.